A Mother's Love. In a small village nestled between emerald hills and whispering forests, lived a woman named Anara and her young son, Kalen. Theirs was a modest home made of sun-warmed stone and timber, filled with the comforting scents of fresh bread, dried herbs, and the soft hum of lullabies passed through generations. Kalen had been born under difficult stars. His first breath came with a silence that terrified the midwives. No cry, no movement. But Anara, though weary from labor, took him in her arms and began to sing. Her voice cracked with exhaustion, but she poured her soul into the song, as if she could will life into him with nothing but love. And somehow, impossibly, she did. Kalen stirred. Then he cried, and the village called it a miracle. As he grew, Kalen remained quiet and frail. Other children played rough and loud, while he preferred the shade of the trees and the quiet company of books and birds. Some in the village said he was strange, even cursed. But Anara never let the whispers reach his ears. To her, he was more than enough. He was everything. One harsh winter, an illness swept through the village, stealing warmth from bodies and breath from lungs. Kalen fell gravely ill. His skin turned cold, his breathing shallow. Anara did not sleep. She sat at his bedside, feeding him broth by the spoonful, soaking cloths in warm water, whispering stories to chase away the fever dreams. When medicine failed, she carried him, wrapped in layers, close to her chest, up the mountain to find the old healer who lived alone near the high spring. The trek was treacherous, the path hidden under snow and ice. She slipped. She bled. Her arms ached. But she did not stop. At last, she reached the healer's door. The old woman saw Anara's eyes, wild with desperation, shining with unyielding love, and she nodded without a word. That night, they worked by firelight, mixing herbs and chanting ancient prayers. Kalen recovered slowly. Each breath he took was a promise, a return to life. Anara stayed by his side, never letting go of his hand. Years passed. Kalen grew tall and strong, with eyes like his mother's, and a quiet wisdom beyond his age. When he became a man, he returned to the village as a healer himself, remembered not only for his knowledge, but for the compassion he carried into every home. And whenever someone asked what made him choose that path, he would smile and say, "Because once, my mother walked through a storm of death just to bring me back to life." And in that village, for generations, the people told the story of Anara, the woman who defied fear, winter, and even fate, all because of a mother's love. Because love like that does not ask if it is strong enough, it simply is.